Hey everybody, this is Patrick, and this here is a back to basics device that I got on Amazon. This thing's pretty incredible. This thing's going to make an entire Egg McMuffin in 4 minutes. So what I've got here is I've got a stopwatch, so we're going to go ahead and time exactly how long it takes. This is the water that I'm going to use to poach the egg. Let's get started. I just press start. Alright, first things first, you got to pour the water into this tray here. And then I've got this little tray that the egg is going to go into. First I have to put this holder on top. I'll put that there. Now I got my egg. Let me crack that in here. There we go. And I'm going to put this right in here. Got the top, put that on there. Now I got an English muffin, which I'm going to use for my Egg McMuffin. Just cut that in half. Put that in the top. I got to select this top button here and let her rip. Got a little crumb in there. Alright, so that's going. Now what this thing does, this is what's pretty cool. This thing's going to heat up the liquid in here, and it's going to steam the egg inside this tray, and it's also timed. So I've determined how dark I want the toast down here, and it times it automatically to make sure that the Egg McMuffin's going to come out exactly in the right way and at the same time. So here's my slice of cheese, which I'm just going to get ready. So by the way, so I'm just going to set this aside for now, but I got this on Amazon. I think the regular price was about $55, and they had it on, or 50 bucks maybe. I got it for $29.99. It qualified for Super Saver shipping, so I just paid $29.99 and it showed up a few days later. It takes about 4 minutes for this thing to cook. So if you can look in here, let me see if I can actually bring this in a little bit closer. And move this over a little bit, see how close I can get. Alright, so just watch this. You're going to be seeing I'm telling you, this thing's totally cool. So in here, you can see that it's starting to steam, and this is scalding hot. First couple of times I used this thing, I accidentally touched it afterwards, and the steam was incredibly hot. So you can see that the steam is starting to solidify into water, of course, into water droplets on the top. And there's a hole here, right there. There's a hole, and the steam coming out of here is damn hot, damn hot. So anyway, we're gonna let this thing go on here. I gotta tell you, I'm so impressed with this that I told a couple of friends of mine, and one of them has already bought one for himself, and a second friend is going to be ordering one as well. Because I was so excited about this thing that I was inviting friends over and making them Egg McMuffins in like 4 minutes, and they taste really good. By the way, I'm using flaxseed. What is this? These English muffins. Let me see if I'll pan back out here a little bit. Oh, wrong direction. Alright. I'm using these whole grain flax English muffins, which I got at the grocery store. So it's reasonably healthy. I mean, at least to a certain extent. There's no butter or anything on the English muffin. I'm going to pan in here because the steam is getting... Yeah. So coming out of this hole right up here, the steam, if you can't really see it here on the video, but it's really, the steam is pumping out here. And it's starting, the droplets are getting bigger, which means we're getting a little bit close to this thing being done. Let's see how much further it's going to take. By the way, I'm looking at my stopwatch, and right now I'm at 3 minutes and 59 seconds, which you can probably see there. Just over 4 minutes so far, but I had to cut the English muffin myself and put the egg in, so I'm sure that in the advertisements for this thing they don't include that time. I'm going to pan back out because I think this is going to be ready here in a second. Oh, wrong direction again. Alright, so this thing should be popping up here relatively soon. I'm telling you, the steam that's coming out of this thing, I just with my finger there, it's piping hot. And it knows it's done, by the way, because the water that's boiling under here just dries up. So this container that they give you has a series of little notches, so you know exactly how much water you're supposed to use depending on how you want your eggs cooked. So I put in between soft and medium because I like the inside to be a little bit liquidy. I just think it tastes better that way. So we should be coming down the home stretch here. I'm at 5 minutes and 2 seconds. 5 minutes and 4 seconds. So I'm guessing this thing's going to be done right around the 5.5 minute mark, which included cutting the English muffin and cracking the egg and so forth. By the way, I had to spray the little container that the egg goes in with anti-stick spray. So you're going to have to do that too, or else the egg sticks to the tray. Oh, and there it goes. So I'm going to take the lid off of this first and take out one of these and take the slice of cheese and put it on top. And now I'm going to take this thing. You see that steam? This thing is piping hot, guys. Piping hot. Let me just loosen this up a little. Look, it even stuck on me. I didn't put enough on there. Alright, there it goes, just like a little egg steak. And I'm going to take the second part, put it on top of the first. And look at that. Look at that Egg McMuffin. And look at it, a little bit juicy in there, just the way I like it. The cheese is melting. And this underneath here is completely dry. Just a little bit of water left. Alright guys, I think this thing's super cool. You can get it on Amazon for $30. Check it out.